Welcome, everyone. Good to see that we already have some people here. We've got Rachel, we've got Victoria, we've got Victor. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all. So we are going to jump in. I'm here for an hour and a half, and we're going to see what messages are coming through for everyone. So, hey, Rachel, happy Sunday to you too. Current energies between my DM and I, please. How is he doing in his 3D life? Hey, Pulami, good to see you. So let's see what's coming through. So current energy between you and your person. This is moving around again, so let's just go back there. Okay, so let's bring in a tarot deck to start off with. So current energy between Rachel and her DM right now. Energies between Rachel and her divine masculine at this time. What are the energies that are coming through? Thank you, angels. Anything else coming through here? Okay, so the card that has come out is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles, as you can see, this is the card of balance. So what I feel you're being shown here is that there is this sort of getting into a place of balance. That is the energy that's happening between you and your person. So you are finding more balance and moving forward in your own life. And I feel that's what your divine masculine is working on as well. Wherever he's been in a place where he's not been in balance, even in his physical world, this is the energy between the two of you. So I feel your journey is also going through the same at this time. So that's really what's happening in his physical world at this time. But let's see, how is he doing? How is he doing? Thank you, angels. How is he doing? How's Rachel's person doing as well at this time? So we've got here, first card that we've got for him, we've got the moon that has come out. And the moon is really the card whereby, I feel that he's working through his fears, whatever fears that have been holding him back, maybe bringing in that imbalance when it comes to his own life and things that have been holding him back. He is working on releasing that. So that's the big energy that's really coming through. He may be facing things that may be going on even in his physical world with other people. Maybe people who've been a bit deceptive towards him. He may be dealing with that as well. But we also have here the Knight of Cups. So he is in this place of thinking about you, wanting to come forward as well. You can see that knight there. It's like, the shield is open. So he is thinking about coming forward, telling you how he's feeling. So that's what's going on with him at this time. So let's get a message from him from my new deck, which I'm excited to be using for the first time on this live. So thank you, angels. What's Rachel's divine masculine wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, things will be different when I am with you. I've been growing, learning, and stepping into my divine masculine power. So that's what he's doing, growing up, learning, stepping into his divine masculine power, finding that balance. That's what is going on with him. I hope that helps. Okay, then we've got Shannon with a donation. Thank you, Shannon. Any messages from me and from DM? So what does Shannon need to know at this time? So thank you, angels. So I'm mostly using my decks today, but I have a couple of decks, the tarot deck, and also this beautiful soul coaching deck. Those are the other decks that are not mine that I'm also bringing in, but the rest of the decks are mine. So let's see. It's a way of honoring this new deck that we are using on here today. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, angels. What does Shannon need to know? What message is coming through for Shannon at this time? So your message today is wisdom, which is a powerful card. So I really feel that you are being shown that you have all the wisdom within. You are connecting to that wisdom as well, really listening to the guidance that's coming in for you. And, and it's also about you actually using that wisdom, to really sort of be able to move forward in your life. I'm getting the energy of freedom as well. We can see with that owl, it's like it's kind of in flight. So it's like, by you tapping into your inner wisdom, it is actually going to help you to find more of that freedom to really be able to move forward and leave behind things that are no longer serving you and move forward to where you're truly meant to be. The other card that has also come out for you is adventure. So you're being guided. Maybe it's finding the freedom to go forward on adventures, doing something for the self. It could be traveling. It could be, whatever it is that you are feeling guided to do. I feel it's about you listening to that wisdom coming from within and move ahead and go on adventures and do those things. So maybe it's time for you to just really think about what it is that you'd like to do for yourself, where you'd like to go, things that are all about adventure. And listen in as well. You'll be guided on what it is that you are meant to be doing or that you would like to do, and go ahead and go on those adventures. So beautiful cards coming in for you. Let's get a message for you from above. What does Shannon need to know as well at this time? So you also have here, you cannot rush the process, have patience. So you're being reminded that you can't rush the process when it comes to your journey with your person or anything else, that you may be working on. Just have patience. I feel that everything is being prepared for you, so it comes in at the right time. If it's meant to be, it will be. Release all fear. So if something is meant for you, it will happen. If it's meant to be, it will be. Release all fear and just keep trusting. What is meant for you will not pass you by. So they're just reminding you that, the love or anything else that is meant for you will not pass you by. So keep having patience and trusting. And then we also have here, yes, things did happen in your past that caused you pain and wounding, some done by other people. When it comes to your healing, though, it is your part to heal yourself. And I really feel that you've been working on this, doing this, and it's really opening you up to getting the messages in relation to where you're being guided to go as well, in terms of moving forward in your life. So that's what's coming through there. We'll also get a message from your guardian angel. Thank you, angels. For Shannon, what does Shannon need to know at this time? So we've got again for you here, there is no room for fear, only love. So you're being reminded to only focus on love. There is no room for fear. You deserve happiness and to have all of your dreams come true. So the angels are saying to you, you deserve to have all the happiness in the world, to do the things that you may be wanting to do for yourself that bring you happiness. Keep doing those things. And also, they're opening the doors for your dreams to come true. So that's what they are saying to you. So what is your DM wanting to say to you today? What is Shannon's Divine Masculine wanting to say to Shannon? So he's saying to you, kissing you right now would be so good. So this is something that he would want, to be with you, kissing you right now. I got a lot of things wrong in the past and I learned my lessons. Now I am almost ready to come to you and make things right. So he's letting you know that, he does realize that he made some mistakes, but they're only lessons. They're not really mistakes. We're all here to learn. And he's saying, and I've learned those lessons that I was meant to learn. Now I'm almost ready to come to you and make things right. He's also saying to you, I thought I could just forget about you, but I can't. So he can't forget you is what he's saying. And he's saying to you as well, to finish off, the whole of me yearns for you. So, he just yearns for you, the whole of him, physical, spiritual, everything. He just yearns for you. And so that's what he's wanting to say. I hope that helps. And thank you for that donation. Okay, then we've got Zainab with a donation as well. Thank you, Zainab. Energy check of Gerard and feelings and what he wants me to know at this moment. Any improvement regarding our connection? Okay, so let's see what's coming through. Thank you for that donation. Energy check for Gerard and Zainab at this time. Thank you, angels. What is the energy coming through for Zainab and Gerard? So we've got the King of Cups. So, the King of Cups, this is about that love. You're being shown that he does have love for you. He thinks about you. Even if he may not be opening up and saying it, that's what the King of Cups is like. They kind of really hold that cup of love, but they may not be speaking it out to you. But that's what you are being shown. The other energy that also came out is the 10 of Cups. So really good cards. That's the card of having the beautiful home and family, all the things that you dream of. I feel that this is something that you want. And it's also something that he dreams of, something that he wants. So that's the energy that is there between the two of you. So it's like beautiful energy coming through there. So let's see what else and what he wants me to know. What are his feelings? So I really feel the feelings are just really about him feeling the love that he has for you. That's what that King of Cups card was showing you. Look, you've got again the 10 of Pentacles here. So this is also about having all the things that you dream of into your life. You know, this is how he's feeling. He knows that he can have everything with you. And, you know, and it's something that he's wanting when it comes to a life with you. So that's how he's feeling in relation to you. And what does he want you to know? Any improvement regarding our connection? What is the improvement? Is there any improvement regarding the connection? Thank you, angels. I mean, let's see what's coming through here. So we've got the three of this is the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is the card of teamwork. So what I feel you're being shown in terms of the connection itself is that, you know, you're working together as a team. You know, yes, it may not seem like it in your physical world, but when we're talking in the higher realms, you're both working together as a team towards the same goal. So you just have to trust, you know, I always say this, that when it comes to the journey, you know, there's loads of other levels that you have to go through first, and the physical is what comes in right at the end. So when it comes to things like energetic and then spiritual, you know, you are clearing what needs to be cleared. That is the, you know, sort of the improvement that's going on when it comes to your connection. You are moving along with the things that you need to be doing on those other levels. As for it coming into the physical, that is what comes in at the last moment. So, you know, always know that there is improvement that you can't yet see in your physical world, but you are working together as a team to bring in those changes. We also have here the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, it is that energy of, you know, some conflict. So he may be facing certain things that may be going on in his own life, maybe, you know, with other people, you know, things that could be coming in the way. That can be like the obstacles and challenges that he has to get past for him to then be free to be with you. So he's also dealing with those things, is what I feel you're being shown there. So what is he wanting you to know at this time? What is Gerard wanting Zainab to know? Thank you, angels. What is he wanting to say? What other messages are coming through from him at this time? So he's saying to you, I want to be the one who is there for you every day. So this is what he's wanting. He knows that he can't do that right now, whilst he is where he is, but he wants to be the one who is there for you every day. You know, to sort of have that life with you, the 10 of Cups energy, you know, be there for you whilst you do everything together, you know, by your side is what he's wanting. I am working on myself for myself, and also so that I can show you that you can trust me again. So, you know, he's busy working on himself at this time. That's why you don't see it coming into the physical yet, because he's still working through the stages that he still needs to work through before it comes into the physical. So he's letting you know he's working on himself for himself to be able to move forward as well on his own path. But then so he can also show you that you can trust him. He's also saying to you as well, we just never know what is around the corner. Let us trust God to get us where we are meant to be. So it's a powerful card to come through for you here. He's saying to you, you know, we have to trust God to get us where we are meant to be, and also at the right time. So I feel it's a message for you to continue to trust that everything will come in at the right time. You know, you just never know what is around the corner. You just have to trust. When I imagine my best life, I imagine it with you, which is that 10 of Pentacles card, if I can find it, that I put down wherever I put it, or the 10 of Cups as well. So when he is imagining his best life, the life that he would like for his future, he's imagining it with you, you know, with you next to him. So that's what he's wanting you to know. So, you know, he is thinking about this. He does want that life with you. He just has to work through what he needs to work through to then be able to get there in the physical. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love, and thank you for that donation. Okay, we also have Let's get a message for Megan. Thank you, angels. What message is coming through for Megan at this time? So your message today is strength, which is a beautiful card, you know. And whenever I see this, it reminds me of, I don't know if you ever watched Game of Thrones, you know, the mother of dragons, you know, sort of on that dragon. So I feel that, you know, this is about showing you your power. You have the strength to get through whatever it is that may be going on or that you're dealing with. You are strong enough to deal with it. So, you know, even whatever challenges that you may face, you are being shown that you are strong enough to get through those. What other messages coming through for Megan at this time? Thank you, angels. So you've got as well here, angels are all around you, encouraging you and supporting you. They are always there, ready to help you. Invite your angels in and ask them for assistance with anything that you need help with. So, you know, with the strength of you being given strength as well by your angels, you can get through anything. What other messages coming through for Zainab at this time? Let's see. For some reason, Zainab needs to hear this. So Zainab, if you're still here, this is a message for you. So you've got here, this is not the time to throw in the towel. Don't give up. So, you know, the way that they jumped, these needed to be messages for you. So, you know, don't give up, just keep trusting. I feel the angels are saying to you, don't block yourself from receiving blessings, kindness, and help in whatever way they turn up for you. Be open to receive. So remember, you know, sometimes we want things to be a certain way, and God has a different plan for us. And, you know, and I feel you are being shown as well here that maybe sometimes you may be given certain blessings in a way that may not be the form that you may have wanted things to be. So, you know, don't block yourself, Zainab, from receiving those blessings, kindness, and help in whatever way that comes in. So be open to receive. So coming back to Megan, thank you, angels. What does Megan need to know at this time? What does Megan need to know? So Megan, your messages, just get these. So you've got here, whatever this is that you're asking about, let love be the answer. So you're being reminded, anything that you may be asking about, let love be the answer. Rather than constantly looking at the negative, at what is not going, okay, well done. Rather than constantly looking at the negative, at what is not going well or complaining, look for the lessons in the situation instead. So if there's anything that you're going through, because you got that strength card, you know, don't look at the negative in that situation or the things that are not going well. Just ask yourself the question, what is it that I am learning from the situation? And then look for anything positive from that situation that you can be grateful for. So it's a reminder for you to change your perception. You know, and I've really learned this so much when, you know, certain things don't go well in my life or something, you know, goes very unexpectedly or is going the other way. Before, you know, my awakening, I just always used to be in this place where I would be so focused on the things that are not going well. And that's all I think about. It is all that is on my mind. But, you know, you're being reminded that the thing to do is to actually shift your focus and your energy from the things that are not going well and start to look for the things to be grateful for, even in that situation. It can be the lesson that you're learning. It can be, you know, something that's come out of it that you didn't expect to happen. You know, even if it's not what you wanted to happen. So you're being reminded to always look for something to be grateful for in a situation. So that's coming through for a reason. Take that as it resonates for you. To finish off, what else is coming through for Megan at this time? So they're also saying to you, your light is beautiful, let it shine. So you're being reminded to let your light shine, and that's what they're saying. And the message from your person as well. For Megan, what's Megan's person wanting to say today? Thank you, angels. So he's saying to you, the truth be told, I love you and I want you back. So one card, he just wants to let you know he loves you and he wants you back. Okay, thank you for that. No, it wasn't a donation, but thank you for being a member. Okay, next we've got Bila. So I'm just doing donations at this time and then I'll go back to the top to answer everyone else. Hi, my dear Sandra. Can I kindly Please get a future love reading and current living situation. I'm working hard to move. I'm just not happy here. I'm sorry to hear you're not happy. And obviously the best thing that you can do is to do whatever it is that you can to try and get yourself out of that situation. So let's, oopsie, I've just knocked this card down. So let's just see what Tarot is saying in relation to, let's start with the moving situation. So you're not happy with your current situation, current living situation. What is coming through for Bila in relation to moving? Thank you, angels. In relation to a current living situation. Let's see what's coming through for you here. Okay, so I really feel that, what this is showing you, you've got here, this is like the seven of, it's the seven of swords, and it's that energy of, it's like that feeling like this is not the right place for me. It's not the right place for me. I need to get out. And, you may be feeling some sort of, even like sort of betrayal in a way that, things are just, it could be something going on with the people where you live. There's some sort of energy that is just not really positive energy in the situation. So it explains why you're not happy and why you'd like to live. And the other cards that came out is always the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is really more about that thinking and, trying to find the answers. So I really feel with these cards, the angels are saying to you, okay, so two messages. Thank you, angels. Two things. This is also about you thinking about where you would like to go, looking into moving things forward in relation to looking for somewhere else to move to, or whatever it is that you need to do in relation to that. But also don't stay too much in your, as I was just saying for the previous reading, don't stay too much focused on, oh my gosh, I am so unhappy here, things are not going well, like the negative side of things. Start to be grateful. Start to be grateful for there's the perfect house that is coming into my life. Really start to turn it around, even if it hasn't happened yet. I started doing that before I moved here. Every single day for maybe 8 months, I was so grateful for this beautiful, amazing house that I'm moving to in this area. And, and I said it every single day as part of my affirmations. And, because I was grateful, that energy shifts things in your life. So I really feel start to focus on what you are desiring, visualizing even in your mind the type of home that you'd like to move to. You seeing yourself happy in that situation. Remember, we are always creating our future with where we are in our thoughts and also, where we are putting our energy. So really put your focus and your energy into what you'd like to have as a place to live. That's what I feel the guidance is coming in for you, in relation to that. Let's see what else the angels want to say. In relation to this place to live, what does Bila need to know at this time? So you don't need to be trying so hard. Attract, never chase. So again, it's that message of, remember, you are the one who's attracting things to come into your life in relation to where you are within yourself. So really change. I feel the message that I was saying. Start to be in that place of gratitude for the beautiful house that you are in, or whatever it is that you may be wanting to move into. And then they're also saying to you in relation to this situation, you are never alone. So you have the help of your angels, and they're saying to you, as your angels, spirit guides, loved ones in spirit, and ancestors of the highest light are always with you, even if you cannot see us. So ask for help in relation to this move as well. The last message that's come through for you as well, if it is meant to be, it will be. Release all fear. So, rather than be lost in fear about, the place that you're living in right now, or, will I be able to find something? Release all fear. If it's meant to be, which I feel that it is meant to be, for you to find a place where you are happy rather than where you are unhappy, and it will come in at the right time. So what is meant for you will not pass you by. So that's what they are saying in relation to that. The other question was a future love reading. What does Bila need to know in relation to that? Future love, thank you, angels. What's coming through for Bila in relation to future love? So we look at this, you've got the Ace of Cups. So you're being shown here, this is the card of union, coming together with someone, having the beautiful love relationship. So what I feel you're being shown is that it is coming in. It is going to come in for you. You will have that love that you are dreaming of. And, and it's coming. That's what's coming for you in the future. Let's see what they want to say to you about that from the Divine Timing deck. What does Bila need to know in relation to love from this deck? Thank you, angels. Future love. We've got here, time frame is only a matter of a few weeks. So, things may be shifting for you within a few weeks, maybe a chance meeting with someone. It's only a matter of a few weeks. So let's see what else they're wanting to say. Patience is required here. So be patient, don't start getting into a place of, oh, she said it's only a matter of a few weeks, and you start waiting for it to happen in the few weeks. You just have to be patient, and just trust that it will come in at the right time. Fear not, doubt not, have unwavering faith. So in relation to that love, it is going to come in for you. Just fear not and doubt not. Success is yours. So they're saying you will have success. And we also have new year, new beginning. So, it may be something that a thing whereby maybe you meet someone, and it may take a bit of time, but, in terms of the full love relationship coming in, we are what? End of October now. We only have November and December. Well, not end of October, mid-October. But, time is flying. It will be end of the year very soon. So new year, new beginning in love. I hope that helps. Okay. Right, so let's see. So that was Bila. Thank you for that donation. Julia Carter, thank you for that donation. Beautiful. Can I ask a message from P and guidance for me? What guidance is coming through for Julia? Thank you, angels. What guidance is coming through for Julia? So your message today is gratitude. And I was talking about gratitude, earlier on as well, the last two readings. So I feel that the messages that I was giving were also messages for you. And, whatever messages I'm always giving to other people, if you're here and you're watching, there'll be messages for you as well. The angels always speak to people in that way. It can be an answer for someone and you just really feel, wow, this is actually a message for me as well. So thank you to everyone who's here watching and everyone who's liked as well. Thank you for liking. It really does help the channel to reach out to other people. As we all know, there's so many people struggling and going through all sorts in the world. So, that message, as I was saying, that I'll be answering for someone can actually reach someone else who may need it at that time. So thank you for being here. And thank you for subscribing to anyone who's new. So for you, Julia, the message is gratitude. To really focus on seeing the beautiful things in your life, see the big things, the small things, and just make gratitude a way of life for you. I say 10 things that I'm grateful for when I wake up in the morning, and I say 10 things that I'm grateful for when I go to sleep at night. And what that does for me is that, rather than focusing on things that didn't go well in the day, it kind of gets me into a place of going to sleep, having focused, my energy and thoughts on just the positive things. And you wake up and you start your day that same way. So you're really being asked to really focus on gratitude. If you don't have a gratitude journal, maybe that's something you can get for yourself, just to really ensure that you are really focused on gratitude. Okay, thank you, angels. What else does Julia need to know as guidance at this time? What other message is coming through? So you've got here, forgiveness is something that you do for yourself, not for the other person. Forgive, release the energy, free yourself. So they're saying to you here, if there's anything that you're still holding on to, things that have happened with other people, whatever it is, forgive, release the energy, and you do it not for the other person, but for yourself. Because, when you are holding on to this person, that resentment, they did this to me, maybe they've kind of forgotten about it and they're getting on with their life, and you're still holding on to that. And sometimes it's even needing to forgive ourselves. What's really happening is like, you're holding on to something that is burning you in your hand, or, and you are just holding on to it, and it only hurts you, not the other person. But when you are releasing it and letting it go, then you're freeing yourself. So that's the message coming through there. The ideas and inspiration that you are receiving are coming from the divine. Act upon your divinely guided inspirations. So you are being guided in relation to certain things. The message is for you is to act upon that guidance. There is something that only you came here to do, and only you can do it your way. You came here with a mission. It is time to be the leader that you came here to be. So that's the message coming through for you here. It's time for you to move forward and work on your mission, whatever that is, and do the things that you came here to do. And then messages from P for Julia. Thank you, angels. What does Julia need to know at this time? What does Julia need to know from P? My future is with you. I look forward to us making new memories together. So he's saying to you, this is where his future is with you. And he does look forward to the two of you making new memories together. The way I feel about you says it all. I've never stopped loving you. So he's never stopped loving you, no matter what he's doing or not doing. And he's saying to you, I see my future with you and I've never stopped loving you. I hope that helps. Okay, thank you to everyone who's donated there. So we're going to jump to the top again because I have to start from the top. So anyone who's put in their question a bit later, you just have to be patient because I have to do the donations as they come in. It's only fair that way. But I always go back to the top and start to go one by one. So if I haven't answered you, just remember I am going one by one from the top. So we've done Rachel, the very first person. So now we're on to Victoria. Could you please get any messages from P? What does P want to say to Rachel? So I'm only using my deck today, the new one. Thank you, angels. What does P want Rachel to? What does P want Victoria to know at this time? What does P want Victoria to know at this time? What does P want Victoria to know? So he's saying to you, I would love to have one more chance with you. I intend to not mess it all up again this time. So he's wanting another chance with you. And this time he doesn't want to mess it up again. He's dreaming of a life with you. So that's what he's wanting you to know. Again, he's saying to you, if someone else got this, kissing you right now would be so good. So it's something that he thinks about. And he's saying to you, a life without you is just a life of getting by. I am done with just getting by. So, the life that he's living without you right now is just getting by. He feels like there's something missing and he's just getting by with his life, and he's done that for too long. And he's saying to you, I want to change this. I'm done with just getting by. So that's what he wants you to know. So he feels like he wants to truly live his life. And you've got 33 as I'm doing your reading as well there. So, this is that energy of, this is more like a divine masculine energy as well, and also the energy of ascended masters sort of with the divine masculine helping them along the way. So, he is being helped as well from above so that he gets out of this life of just getting by so that he can then be able to come forward and be with you. So that's what's coming through. Victor, messages from my beautiful twin and Father God. What messages are coming through for Victor today? What does Victor need to know? The beautiful Victor, what does Victor need to know? So you've got as well here faith, Victor, coming through for you. So the message is for you to have faith, and I feel this is also about faith in yourself and in where you are being guided to jump and go forward. If you are feeling like I need to take a leap of faith in a certain area of my life, I need to change certain things. I feel that you're being shown that, you can go forward and do that. Just have faith that the universe, God is there to catch you when you do that. That's what I feel you're being shown. Have faith in God to help you through anything that you may be wanting to do in your life. But also when it comes to your journey with your person, it's about you having that unwavering faith. What other messages coming through for Victor today? What does Victor need to know? So you've got as well here, speak to the Creator. So you asked about a message from Father God. And you've got here, speak to the Creator, ask and it shall be given. Incorporate prayer into your life. So you're also being asked to pray, speaking to God about the things that you desire, and then to have faith in relation to what you are desiring. Let's get one more message for you. What else does Victor need to know at this time? What else is coming through? So you've got here, your prayers have been heard. So keep praying. You know, your prayers, when you do pray, they are being heard to bring in the things that you desire. You actually have the credits that came out as well. So I feel that you're being given credit for the work that you're putting in on yourself. And they're also saying to you, do you realize how beautiful and amazing you are? So you're just being given the message of you're beautiful and amazing. And do you realize just how amazing you are? I mean, I do. I know how amazing you are. So thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through from Victor's twin today? Victor's beautiful twin. What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you today, forgive me for everything, my dearest love. I will make it up to you. So he's saying, you know, all that's not communicating and everything that's going on, forgive me for everything, and he will make it up to you. We have so much to do and enjoy together. This is only the beginning of greater things to come for us. So he's saying to you, you know, we are going to be able to enjoy our lives together. It's only the beginning as I'm working on myself and you're working on yourself and moving forward. I love every part of you and everything about you. And this really, I feel like this card came out in the reading that I did earlier. So if you haven't checked that out, do check it out. It was a DM to DF. So there were messages for you in there as well. There may be detours on my journey to you, but every detour is a lesson, and every path I take will get me to you home. So he knows you are his home. And he's saying, yes, there are detours along the path of me coming to you, but there are also lessons that I'm learning along the way. So whatever path he's taking is there to teach him what he needs to learn, you know, but he is coming home to you, is what he's saying. I was a fool to let you go, and I would be an even bigger fool to not fight for you right now. So, you know, he wants to fight for you. And I feel his fighting for you is about fighting through the challenges and the fears and the things that are holding him back so that he can then be able to come to you. Life is indeed a roller coaster, and I want to ride this roller coaster with you. So he's saying to you, you know, he doesn't want the two of you doing things separately. You know, even when the challenges come in your life, he wants you two to be together and work through those things together. So that's what he is saying to you, and to also enjoy the highs, you know, to have all the fun and enjoy life together too. Okay, so let's see who's next. Pulami, so your question is, any message from Rajdeep today? His feelings in silence, does he miss me? Seeing loads of people that look like him, his vehicle, okay? Right, what is he wanting to say? A message is from Rajdeep. What is he wanting to say to Pulami at this time? What is Rajdeep wanting Pulami to know? When I come to you, I am coming for good. I want our union too. So he's letting you know that he wants this union, you know, to have a life with you. And he's saying when he does come to you, it is for good. He doesn't want to be in a place where he's coming and then going again and going quiet again, you know. So he may take his time to get to you so that he works on himself and is in a good place whereby he can be able to have that life for good with you. But he's saying, when I do come, I am coming for good. So that's what he's saying to you there. He's also saying, I got a lot of things wrong in the past. I've learned my lessons. Now I'm almost ready to come to you and make things right. So he does want to come to you. He wants to make things right. That can be why you're seeing even a vehicle. I guess it's a vehicle that looks like his. You say the vehicle there. You know, it's like being shown that he is thinking of coming to you. My future is with you. I look forward to us making new memories together. So he is thinking about that future with you as well, is what you're being shown. And he's saying to you, we see that there is a bigger power involved when it comes to connection. So he's saying to you, you know, this journey, our connection is being guided from above. He can really see that. And I feel the fact that you're seeing people who look like him, you know, signs to do with him, he'll be seeing the same as well. And that's making him realize that there is actually something way bigger going on when it comes to this connection. So that's what he's wanting to say to you there. I hope that helps in the silence. Okay. Next, we've got, hey, Salamawit, good to see you too. So you haven't asked a question, you're just saying hi. Donna, messages from Mark. Let's see what's coming through. What is Mark wanting to say to Donna today? Thank you, angels. And thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you for subscribing if you're new to the channel, so you can see when I come on live again and other videos that I share. Okay, what is coming through from Mark today? Thank you, angels. What else is Mark wanting Donna to know at this time? So he's saying to you, I often think of you. So, when he's not with you, he is thinking of you, and he often thinks of you. Or even if you are communicating, wherever he may be, he often thinks of you. The way I feel about you says it all. I've never stopped loving you. So, he's never stopped loving you. The love is always there. He's also saying to you, a life without you is a life of just getting by. And I am done with just getting by. So the life that he's been living without you, he's done with that. He's saying to you, it's like I'm just getting by without the person I truly love, and I am done with that. He's also saying to you as well here, so he's saying ghosting you was terribly wrong of me to do that to you. I'm so sorry. So I feel, at the times when he's been quiet, for example, and he's not communicated for however long, he's saying to you, it was wrong of me to do that. And I am so sorry for doing that. It has been so long since we last spoke, but my love for you still stands strong. So, I don't know when you last spoke, but he's saying to you, he could be actually speaking, having a proper conversation, about the way that he feels and all that. And he's saying to you, it's been a long time since that last happened, but my love for you still stands strong. So he's just letting you know that his love for you is always there. I hope that helps. Then we've got Nat with a donation there. Thank you for that donation. It's jumped all the way to the bottom for that. So a message from Antonio to me, please. What does Antonio want Nat to know today? Thank you, angels. What's Antonio wanting Nat to know? What messages are coming through? So he's saying to you here, first of all, I never knew what true love really is until I met you. So you've taught him what true love really is, or you've made him realize what true love really is. I'm slowly but surely untangling myself from all that has been holding me back. So anything that's been holding him back in his life and holding him back from being with you, he is untangling himself from those things at this time. He's also saying to you, I want to build a life with you, and I want to share the rest of my life here on earth with you. So he's untangling himself from everything that's been holding him back, fears, habits, certain situations in his life, becoming free so he can be with you. And he wants to build a life with you, and he wants to share his life with you, the rest of his life here on earth. He's also saying to you, I made a mistake by letting you go. I am paying the price of unhappiness. So where he is, he feels unhappy. It doesn't mean that he's always unhappy. He may have things that make him happy in his life, but it's like that true happiness, whereby he just feels like he's in the right place with the right person. That's the price that he says that he is feeling, paying the price of unhappiness because he's not in that situation. When I walked away, I clearly didn't realize how much you mean to me and how much I would miss you. So he's also saying when he did walk away, he didn't realize how much he would miss you. I may have run as far as I physically could, but I couldn't run away from my feelings for you. So even if he did try to walk away, the feelings went with him, and he's saying he couldn't run away from that. So that's what he's wanting you to know. I hope that helps. Thank you for that donation. Okay, so let's go back to the top again. So we're done, Donna. Yashi, messages from E and universe. What message is coming through from the universe for Yashi? Thank you, angels, for Yashi. What message is coming through? So you've got the strength card coming through for you here. You came out for someone else earlier, and I was talking about the mother of dragons that I think of, from the Game of Thrones. So, you're being reminded as well here that you are strong, and I know that sometimes things can seem a bit too much, and like things are not happening, and and you may feel like I can't do this anymore, but you're being shown that you have the strength to keep moving forward. That's the message that's really coming through for you there. What other messages are coming through for Yashi as well at this time? So you've got here, the deep desires that you have come from your soul and they need exploring. So whatever deep desires that you may be having, maybe it's wanting to change something in your life, start something, do something, whatever it is, those deep desires come from your soul and they need exploring. Follow your heart, go for your dreams. So that's the message coming through for you there. And then we also have this card. And the other message for you, I thought there was another one, but it's just this one. Okay, the other message, you are not meant to be waiting for anyone or anything. And I put a post about this on the community page a few days ago, that it's not about waiting for anyone or anything. Do you live your life to the fullest? And it says here, when you wait, you create more waiting in your life. So, it's just a reminder for you to not be waiting for anyone or anything. Just move forward, live your life. Don't even sort of be in a place of thinking, oh, there's somebody who is going to come and, whenever that is going to be, just let go and just live your life, and you're going to see that is going to change things for you as well. So what messages does Eve want to say to Yashi at this time? What messages does he have for Yashi? What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you, aroused by you. So, he thinks of you or sees a photo of you. He just gets aroused by you. That's what he is wanting to say. I just want to please you in every possible way I can. So he's also letting you know that, he wants to be there to please you the way you deserve and also please you in every possible way he can. So that covers a lot of things there coming through for you from him. Being with you feels so right. I miss us. So he misses the two of you. And, he knows that just being with you, it just feels so right in his life. So he's saying to you, I miss us. I'm walking away from where I am. I can't deal with drama in my life anymore. So whatever drama has been going on in his life, he can't deal with that anymore. And he's saying to you, he is walking away from that. I hope that helps. Thank you for that donation as well, sending you so much love. I didn't see that actually earlier, but it's come through now. Thank you, Yashi. Not sure what happened there, but I've done your message now anyway. Okay. Yeah, but apologies. I didn't actually see that at all earlier on. Right. So next we've got Pakov. Can I ask about my love life? Okay. Hi, Pakov. One person writes to me about love on my YouTube channel. Who is she and why does she say she loves me? Well, who is she? I don't know. Go and look on your YouTube channel and see who she is. I'm not really sure how I'm meant to tell you who she is. Let's just see who is this person. Because if they're writing on your YouTube channel, then you should be able to see who they are in much more than I can, I would have thought. But who is this person that is writing on Paco's YouTube channel? Thank you, angels. And also just remember that, so many times when people say love, they may just be expressing that they love what you do on your YouTube channel. Maybe they're just saying they love you because of the way that you speak. I get people saying to me, oh, I love you on the channel as well, but I've never questioned it because I just know that people are expressing the way that they feel. So, it could just be someone who just loves the work that you do or who just loves you for who you are. Maybe you smile on your channel and they love that. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, this person wants to have a life with me in that sort of way. Remember, love is not just about a love relationship. Love is just love. And we are all moving from a place, away from all the fear and trying to look at things a certain way and just getting into that place of unconditional love. And the unconditional love is the love of, God's love, whereby there is love for everyone and everything. So, that person could just really be expressing that they love you that way. But obviously I haven't seen the messages that this person is putting or how they're putting those messages. But I feel just sort of don't limit it, sort of just try and see how, in what context they're saying that they love you. What have you posted on your YouTube channel for them to say that, all these things. and speak to them if you wish to. Nothing is stopping you. I just feel like, you just need to speak to them and find out who they are. If they're on your YouTube channel, it's someone who maybe they could be interested in you, but you have to sort of try and find out a bit more about it if you are interested in them as well. But let's see, who is this person who's saying that they love Pakov on his YouTube channel? Why does she say she loves me? I mean, love is a beautiful thing. Why wouldn't you want anyone to say that they love you? Just don't take it literally as in they want a relationship with you. It could just be they love you for who you are, and that sort of thing. I say that all the time on my channel, and and I feel that's probably what it is. That's the energy that I'm really getting. But who is this person that is saying that they love them? But you've got the Lovers card coming through there. So, it could be the love of your life that is saying that. So I feel it's important for you to, respond and ask them, if you can talk to them about it, whatever it is that you are wanting to find out, ask them, because, that's what I really feel. But, there's nothing to fear. Just have a conversation with them. If you're getting the messages as actually meaning something else instead of, just someone expressing the love that they have for you. So, in general, as in just loving you. But you've got the Lovers card there. So it may be something for you to explore. So I hope that helps. Okay. So that was Pakov. Right, let's see who's next. Shay G is the next one. Messages from my DM. What's Shay G's Divine Masculine wanting to say to Shay G? Thank you, angels. What's Shay G's Divine Masculine wanting to say? So your Divine Masculine is saying, I am thinking long-term with you the rest of our lives together. So he's wanting a life with you long-term, the rest of your lives together. He's also saying to you, stay focused on yourself, your spiritual path, your growth, your healing, and your life. It is the only best way forward from your end. So he's saying to you, just stay focused on you and your life. Moving forward in your life is the only best way forward. Rather than focusing on him or what he's doing all the time, just really stay focused on yourself. You are so fine in every way. So he thinks that you are so fine, and that's what he wants to say to you. Okay. Punima, what Robin is doing with other girl? Okay. What is Robin doing with other girl? Let's see what's coming through here. What's Robin doing with other girl? What's Robin doing with other girl? Let's see the cards that are coming out for you here. Okay, so the cards that have come out here. So first of all, we've got the Hermit. So I don't know where this other girl is or what's happening with this girl, but this is a card of going within. I feel like he's taking time to himself. Is there really another girl, or are you just assuming that if he's pulling his energy and he's keeping to himself that there is another girl, or have you actually seen another girl? Because this energy here is like the Hermit. It's like the energy of going within, taking time for the self, reflecting, trying to figure things out in his own life, so that he can then be able to move forward. I'm not getting an energy of another girl here. I'm getting an energy of him taking time to himself. So that's what's coming through, and I can only tell you what I am being shown. And then we also have as well here the Nine of Wands. So this is a card for you to not give up. So I feel he may be taking time to himself. If you're wondering if there's another girl because he's not speaking to me, you're just being asked to not give up. I feel he may be going through time of healing, of working through certain things for himself. You also have the Star. There is hope for the future. So this is a good card to come out. So I don't know why you think there's the other girl, but the energy that I'm getting doesn't show any other girl. It actually shows that he's taking time more for himself, and there's hope for a future with you, and to not give up. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was, so I did Shay G and Punima. Next, we've got, hey there, Kendall, first time watcher. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. We're going to pull a card for you. Thank you, angels. I don't know if you've asked the question, but a message for Kendall, first time watcher here. So you've got light coming through here for you. And, and I feel that this is such a beautiful card coming through. And I feel that this is about where you are in yourself as well at this time. It's like that energy of releasing things that have been holding you back. It's like your aura is in the place of really being brighter, and you're feeling lighter as well within yourself. That's the energy. You're not being held back by the things that have been holding you back in the past. You are moving forward, feeling more free and light as well in your life. So I really feel it's a message for you to keep moving forward with whatever you're doing. Loving the self, working on the self is really helping you to move forward as well on your own path. So that's what's coming through for you there. Sending you so much love. And thank you for being here. Okay, so let's just see. Where was I now? So that was Kendall. We've got Jacinta next. I saw someone like P on the bike with a girl. Please, can I get confirmation? Was that P or someone else? Okay. Was that P on the bike with a girl? Thank you, angels. Was that P on a bike with a girl? And what I'm really getting for you, Jacinta, here is that, whether it was P on a bike with a girl or not, there's something that you are learning from that situation. How did you sort of respond to that? Have you started overthinking and worrying about that? Because it's just showing you where you are as well in yourself in relation to fear, and all these things. So just check in with where you are in relation to that. But was it P on the bike with another girl? Thank you, angels. Was it P on a bike with another girl? So the cards that we've got here, it's actually a page of pentacles. So with this card, what I am actually getting more is that, it's more the card of that loyalty. It's more the card of growing up on his own path. And I feel that it's not giving me an answer in relation to the other girl, but it's kind of showing you that, he is on a journey of growth within himself. So even if he was on a bike with another girl, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's in a relationship with another girl. It could be that, who knows? It could be a relative of his. I feel like it's just saying to you, how are you jumping to conclusions in relation to that? It's really there for you to see where you are in yourself in relation to the way that you are seeing the situation. So it's a lesson for you in a way, is what I'm really getting. But was this another girl? What was it, another girl? So the cards that have come out here, we also have here, we've got the King of Wands. This is a card of loyalty. So I really feel you're being shown that he is loyal to you. So the angels are saying, if it was another girl, it could be, you have no idea why that person was on the bike. Don't jump to conclusions. He is loyal to you. You just have to be patient. So those are the cards that have come out there. I hope that helps you in some sort of way. But what else is coming through? How is he feeling about me in 3D? I've been bombarded every single day of this week by bed roses. Okay. So how is he feeling about Jacinta? Thank you, angels. How is he feeling about Jacinta? So he's saying to you here, things will be different when I'm with you. I've been growing, learning, and stepping into my divine masculine power. I told you that page of pentacles that came through first. This is what's happening with him. He is growing up. He is learning. So I really feel that whoever you saw, even if he was just someone who looks like him, it is really a lesson for you to see how that's making you feel and what fears are coming up for you in relation to that situation. He's also saying to you, so he's saying things will be different. His loyalty is working towards a life with you, and he's growing up and learning, and he's saying, I think of you often. So you're the one who's on his mind. And he's also saying, worrying and caring more about what other people think rather than putting my own desires first has really been holding me back. So he's been held back about worry because of worrying about what his family, other people would think, and it's been holding him back. So I feel it's not another girl on a bike. Is things that he's still working through as he's growing within himself. So I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Selama waits. Any messages about job? I am jobless currently. So a message for a job. Thank you, angels. For Selama wait. A message to do with a job situation for Selama wait. What's coming through? So the cards that has come out for you here, it's the King of Pentacles, which is actually such a beautiful energy, to come through. Pentacles are all about, sort of abundance and money. And I feel that what you're being shown here is that there is something that is going to come in terms of a job. You may not have it right now, but it is going to come in. And it's going to be a job that brings in that stability, it brings in, sort of the money that you are needing. It's something solid in terms of a job. So I really feel that there is something coming in for you, job-wise. So let's see what guidance is coming in. What does Selama Wade need to hear at this time in relation to a job situation? So we've got as well, gratitude as a way of life will positively and hugely transform your life. Make gratitude a daily practice. And I've spoken about gratitude a lot today, and it's coming up again for you. So start to be grateful for that beautiful job. Even if it hasn't happened yet, start to be grateful. I'm so grateful for this beautiful job where I am earning the money that I need. I am happy, say gratitude about this job in so many different ways. And I really feel that that is going to help you. It's going to open doors for you in relation to the job. And when you have inner peace, you've got it all. Focus on finding, having, and maintaining your inner peace. So rather than getting lost in fear and worry, focus on finding and maintaining your inner peace. The more peaceful you are, not lost in your fears and worries, the more that can also help you to really focus your energy and your, everything towards what you are desiring for your future in relation to that job. But if you're constantly worrying about, what if I never get a job and all these things, you're putting your energy into those things, and what you put your energy into is what actually happens in your life. So start to focus or to find some peace, calm yourself, find peace, and then start to focus your energy on you having that beautiful job. You are doing the best you can. Don't be so hard on yourself. So, at the times when you don't have this job, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm sure you're applying for jobs, you're trying, sending out your CV, all those things, and they're saying to you, you're doing the best you can. So don't be so hard on yourself. And you need your own love, kindness, and compassion. So that's a big message coming for you there as well. And then we've got a donation that's come through there. We have Laven Cochrane, I think. Thank you for that donation. What's coming for me this month and next? So what's coming for Laven this month and next? So I'm going to be here for another 28 minutes and then I have to come off. So I'm doing the best I can to answer as many people as possible. So let's see. Thank you, angels. What's coming for Laven this month? Okay, what's coming for Laven this month? And then what's coming for Laven next month? November. What's coming for Laven in November? So let's see the cards that have jumped out for you here. Okay, so this is November and this month. So this month you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So what is coming for you is, there can be things opening up in a beautiful way, and you having the things that you desire and loving your life and the things that you're doing. But it's also about you, loving yourself. This is the card of self-love. This is the card of you enjoying the fruits of your labor. You've been working on yourself, working hard in the things that you're doing. And I feel those things are opening doors for you in relation to your life. So you're being shown here, it's like about you enjoying the fruits of your labor, and really focus on self-love as well this month, doing things for yourself, self-love, self-care. You also have the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful card. And this is about, again, it's like that energy of filling up your own cup, loving the self. The more you're doing that, this is also opening to a relationship coming in for you. A love relationship, or even, relationships that are based on love. It could even be with soul family or other people that are there to willing to help you, meeting people that are there to help you in a positive way. But I'm also really getting an energy of a love relationship opening up for you, because for next month, that was for this month. Next month, you've got the Lovers. So again, that energy of love. So, you're like in a place where you are going to meet someone. If you're not already with someone, if you're with someone, then, sort of your love going to the next level, that beautiful love energy. But I really feel this is more about, meeting the one, the one you're truly meant to be with as well. And then you also have the 10 of Pentacles. So I really feel that, I'm getting again and again, your hard work is paying off. So the work that you've been putting in on yourself is opening doors to abundance in love, abundance in joy, abundance even in, money or whatever it is that you're asking for. Things are opening up for you in a beautiful way. So this is for November. And also a love relationship is what I'm really getting for you there. I hope that helps. Okay, S. Lila, thank you for that donation. Beautiful. Adrian's feelings towards me, please. What are Adrian's feelings towards S. Lila? Thank you, angels. Adrian's feelings towards S. Lila. Adrian's feelings towards S. Lila. We've got the Fool here. So, he's wanting to take that leap of faith to move forward towards you. He wants to have a new beginning with you. He feels that you're the person that he can have his life with. That's the energy that's coming through for you there, wanting that new beginning. And, you sort of make him feel like you are the one that he could have a life with. That's what I'm really getting. It may need patience though. I feel he's still working on himself there, because you've got the Temperance card, but he's still working on the self-finding balance. But he sees you as the person that he would be having a life with. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles there as well. So he also sees having a life with you as the beautiful life that he dreams of, as something that he sees as he would be able to have the life that he wishes for with you. That's what he is feeling. Let's see what messages he has for you. What does Adrian want to say to S. Lila at this time? Whoa. So he's saying to you here, I am working on myself, for myself, and also so I can show you that you can trust me again. So he wants to be able to come to you to show you that you can trust him again. And he's working on himself for himself too. And he's also saying life is indeed a roller coaster. And I want to ride this roller coaster with you. That's that full energy of wanting to take that leap of faith into that new beginning with you. Doesn't know what to expect, but he's ready for it. And he's saying to you, and I know that life is a roller coaster. It's always up and down, but he wants to ride this roller coaster with you. And he's saying, I want to share my life and everything with you. So this is what he's wanting for his life, to be with you, share his life and everything with you. I hope that helps. Okay, right. I'm going to go back to the top again, just to let everyone know I have to follow the list of people from the top. So, if people donate, then I have to jump to them. But if you haven't donated, I'm just following the list. So I have to go back to where I stopped before. So you will be coming a bit later on if I haven't answered your question. So we've done Jacinta. Next we've got, I think that's where Jacinta was. Okay, Jacinta is asked again. That's why I was going to jump that. Okay. Oh, I thought I'd really gone down further down on this reading, but I haven't. Okay, I need to go further up again. Okay, so Salama Wait, I've done. Kelly Nick, messages from E about our connection and how he feels. So what's E wanting to say about the connection and how he feels? What is E wanting Kelly Nick to know? My wish is for you to be in my arms again. So this is how he's feeling. He wishes for you to be in his arms again. And, and that's how he feels. He's also saying to you, can we just get away from it all and be with each other forever? So you just like the two of you to leave everything behind, get away from it all and just be with each other forever. He's also saying to you, thinking of you is like a default in my brain. It just always happens. So he just always finds himself thinking of you. I thought I could just forget about you, but I can't. So he can't forget you. And he just wishes the two of you could just leave everything behind and go off together. Okay, I hope that helps. Next, we've got Missatisfied. Messages from Alex. What's Alex wanting to say to Missatisfied today? What's Alex wanting Missatisfied to know today? Thank you, angels. So he's saying to you, I am thinking long-term with you, the rest of our lives together. So when it comes to you, he wants that long-term. He's also saying to you, I don't want to keep living my life without you. So he wants to change this, not being with you. He doesn't want to live without you. He's thinking long-term with you. What else is he wanting to say? I feel he has another message for you. So he's also saying to you, I love every part of you and everything about you. So he wants you to know that he just loves everything about you. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Prince Kumar, Suhani's current feelings for Prince. What are Suhani's feelings for Prince? Thank you, angels. What is she wanting to say? Suhani, feelings for Prince. My heart's pull towards you is impossible to ignore. So, wherever she is, she feels that pull, that heart pull towards you, and it's impossible for her to ignore it. I have not been living my truth. I thought I could walk away, move on completely, and start a new life without you, but my feelings for you are too strong for me to keep ignoring. Wow. So this is really powerful. The heart pull is impossible for her to ignore it. She feels it so strongly, and it's impossible to ignore that heart pull. And she's saying to you, she thought she could walk away and just leave it all behind and move on, but her feelings for you are too strong for her to keep ignoring. So she will not be ignoring these for too long because the feelings are really strong. And she's saying, I think of you, I often think of you. So she thinks of you a lot. I hope that helps. Okay. Right, Miss Selfless, may I have a message from Rod? What is Rod wanting to say to Miss Selfless today? Oops, let's do that again. Thank you, angels. What is Rod wanting Miss Selfless to know today? What's Rod wanting to say to Miss Selfless? The messages are coming through. So he's saying to you today, first of all, we have here, life is indeed a roller coaster, and I want to ride this roller coaster with you. So he wants you to know that he wants to ride this roller coaster of a life with you. I truly have never forgotten you, no matter how it seems. So, if sometimes Rod may keep quiet, whatever's going on, he's saying to you, I never forget about you. I'm working on myself for myself, and also so I can show you that you can trust me again. So he wants to be in a place where he can show you that you can trust him. And I feel a lot of fear coming up from him as I am sort of doing his reading. I can really feel that coming through. So there are some fears that he's dealing with, maybe something that he needs to work through, to do with past relationships or things that have happened in the past. He's working through those fears. So, and I feel that's why he's saying to you, I need to do that for myself so that I can then be able to show you that you can trust me. It's something that's really important for him. Let's just get one more message from him as well. What else is Rod wanting Miss Selfless to know? What else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, I have not been living my truth. I thought I could walk away and move on completely and start a new life without you, but my feelings for you are too strong for me to keep ignoring. So there's that one. And then, forgive me for everything, my dearest love. I will make it up to you. So that's the messages coming through from him. Okay, next we've got LR. How is the person on my mind feeling towards me? And does he still want me? How is this person feeling for LR, and does he still want LR? Okay, so let's see. His cards jumping through. And what's there? Is there anything else? Yeah, this one. So this person you're thinking of is saying to you, kissing you right now would be so good. So it's someone who's thinking about kissing you as well. So you're saying, does he still want me? He's thinking of kissing you. I want to spend quality time with you, away from everyone and everything. So he thinks about spending time with you. He's also saying to you as well here, I was blind before and I let distractions take me off the path that I was being guided to walk. But I now see and I'm getting back on track. So, give him time. He is getting back on track, and that's what he's saying to you. He was being guided to follow a certain path, but he was sort of letting distractions take him away, but he's starting to see. Let's walk this journey of life together. Will you be by my side? So he's saying to you, will you be by my side? It's also a message for you to be patient, for him to be able to get where he needs to be within himself. Okay, Aramangal, can I have messages around changes in career and finances this year? Messages for Aramangal around changes in career and finances. What does Aramangal need to know in relation to changes in career and finances? Okay, so cards coming through for you here. I'm bringing you in divine guidance in relation to that. So you've got here. So first of all, it is happening. You'll see your manifestations appear in your physical world soon. So whatever it is that you're desiring in relation to finances and career, you will see your manifestations appear in your physical world soon. Your dreams are manifesting. Remain positive. So that's what they are saying to you. It is coming. Also, they're saying to you, ground yourself and calm your mind so that you stay positive and you don't get lost in fear. Spend time out in nature is also a message coming through for you here. And then you also have let it flow. So let it all flow, and it's the message. There is no need to try and make it happen or push or force it. So you're just being asked to let it flow. It's all coming in for you. You also have here, you deserve love. A loving relationship is coming for you soon. So they're also saying you deserve, love. And, sometimes you find these things all happen at the same time. A certain area of your part of your life changes and then everything else falls into place at the same time. So, finances, they're manifesting, but also a love relationship coming for you there. What other messages coming through for Aramangal today? So you've got here, forgive yourself, be kind and compassionate towards yourself. You deserve all your love. So, sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves. Why did I do this? Why are things not working out for me? Be kind and loving to yourself. Fill up your own cup first to then be able to tend to and successfully help others. So really give yourself all the love. I hope that helps. Okay. Malapel, next actions of Gemini towards me soon and messages from him. What are Gemini's next actions soon? Thank you, angels. Gemini's next actions soon. What's coming through here? So the cards that you have is the Page of Wands. So you're being shown is going to bring in some news to you. Wands are all about fire, passion, being excited, coming forward with some good news for you there. So that's what you are getting. So he's going to bring you in some good news. What is he wanting to say to Malapel as well today? Thank you, angels. So you've got here, yes, there are obstacles and energies in the way, but our love is stronger. We can and we will make it. So he's saying to you, yes, there are things that are in the way, energies and obstacles, but our love is stronger. I think of you often. So you're often on his mind. I want to put together what I broke apart when it comes to us. So, he wants to put the two of you together. I never knew what true love is until I met you. So he never knew what true love really is until he met you. I hope that helps. Okay, who's next? I've done Salam with Daisy. Please, hi there. Current thoughts of our and our future for connection, Angelic Guidance. I'm just going to pull you one card because I'm nearly at the end and I still have quite a lot of people. What guidance is coming through for Daisy at this time? Thank you, angels. So you got two cards instead. Okay, so let's see what messages are coming through for you here. So guidance for you today. First of all, you've got let go and trust and give it all to God. So you're being asked to let go, whatever you may be holding on to so much, let go, even journey with R, give it all to God and to have faith. So that's a message for you. And then no matter how it looks at this time, things will change for the better. Positive change is coming for you. So you're being shown that there is positive change coming in. Just have faith. What is R wanting Daisy to know at this time? What is R wanting Daisy to know? So he's saying to you, my wish is for you to be in my arms again. So again, yes, He wishes for you to be in his arms. And he's also saying to you here, can we just get away from it all and be with each other? So, he just wishes the two of you could just pick up and leave everything behind, work or all those things about life and just be with each other forever. I hope that helps. Okay, so next we've got Nettie, messages from N. What's N wanting Nettie to know at this time? What is he wanting to say? Things will be different when I'm with you. I have been learning, growing, learning. I've been growing, learning, and stepping into my divine masculine power. So he is on a journey of growth right now, dreaming of a life with you. And whilst he's doing that, he is dreaming of a life with you. The life that I chose without you was the worst choice I ever made. I am now keen to change things. So he looks at his life, I know you two were together a long time ago, and then he went on and he moved on and he's been living a certain life and, all this time. And he's saying to you, that life that I chose was the worst choice I ever made, which was being away from you. But he's saying, I am keen to change things. He's also saying to you, I don't want to keep living my life without you. So he is keen on changing things. He doesn't want to live his life without you. I hope that helps. Bridget, hi there. Good to see you. No worries, no worries. I mean, I'm only getting to you now and I'm already an hour, 20 minutes in. No problem. Oh, he didn't actually ask a question. I think, okay, I've seen you've asked again, so I'll get to that. Next, we've got Sa. Message from Rizwan, and career guidance for Sa. I'm just going to bring in one card for career guidance for Sa. Thank you, angels. Career guidance for Sa. What's coming through here? There is something different that only you came here to do, and only you can do it your way. You came here with a mission. It is time to be the leader that you came here to be. So in terms of career guidance, you're being guided to go for something that is part of your mission. What it is that you truly came here to do. This is something that you need to really find out from within. What truly lights you up inside? What do you feel like you've got gifts to do? It could be something that is more like a spiritual based sort of career. That's the message coming through for you. Something that you came here to do, but it may not necessarily even just be a spiritual based career. It can be something where you are actually sharing your gifts. It can be the gift of writing or speaking, whatever it is, something that you came here to do in this lifetime. And it's time for you to be the leader that you came here to be. So that's the guidance coming through for you for career. And then what does Rizwan want to say to Sa at this time? What's Rizwan wanting to say to Sa? What is Rizwan wanting to say to Sa? So it's a no-brainer, I only want you. So you're saying, how does he perceive you as the only person that he wants? And he's saying it's a no-brainer, I only want you. With you in my life, I know I can find unmatched happiness. You bring happiness into my life that I could never find anywhere else. So he knows that you bring happiness into his life that you couldn't find anywhere else. It is unmatched. I really see that there's a bigger power involved when it comes to our connection. So he's saying when it comes to this connection between us, there is a bigger power involved, and he really sees that as well. So that's what's coming through. Next, we've got Bridget. I am wondering quite a while if I will be moving in close future, I think. Okay, so Bridget has been wondering for quite a while if she will be moving in the close future. Let's see what's coming through. Will Bridget be moving in the near future? Will Bridget be moving in the near future? Let's see what's coming here for you. Okay, so the cards that we've got. So I really feel, first of all, okay, so you've got the Justice card, which is a beautiful card in relation to things happening. So I feel that what you're being shown is that, the scales are balancing. Where, for example, maybe there've been certain things that have been in the way to stop you from moving. Maybe you had to sort things out. You were talking about your mom. Maybe you had to sort things out to help your mom for some time. Things that have happened as well with your dad, all those things. You needed to stay where you were to be able to do those things. But there is going to be a change. It's like the scales are balancing, justice and fairness is coming in for you. So I really feel that there is a big shift that's coming into your life that's also going to bring in the chance to move. That's what I really feel you are being shown here. The other card that has also come out for you is, so interestingly, we've got here the Seven of Swords. And, you know, this is the card whereby you're being shown that there is some betrayal and dishonesty that is happening in around you. And you know exactly what this means. You know, people around you have been sort of like, you know, being deceitful and not really showing their true selves to you, or hiding certain things from you, betraying you in some sort of way. So all this has been happening, but there is justice coming. And I feel that part of that justice is going to bring a change for you where you'll be able to move. It's like, you know, you're clearing some sort of karma that has been in the way. And that's going to open doors now to then help you to move. And you also, as I said, needed to be there at this time and stay where you are, you know, whilst you help through this situation with your mom and your dad, so that you can then, you know, the way can then be open for you. So I really feel this justice card is showing you that, you know, things are going to become fair for you. There is going to be a chance for you to move. The other card that came out for you is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a card of setting intentions. So I feel you're being reminded to really set your intentions. Be clear with the universe, clear with the divine, you know, about what it is that you are wanting when it comes to moving house. You know, where would you, or, you know, not necessarily a particular area or whatever, just be open, but, you know, sort of set intentions, start to visualize your new house, how you'd like to be, you know, all those kind of things. I was saying earlier that I used to do that for 8 months with this place that I moved to. So I really feel set your intentions, be really clear with the universe in relation to what it is that you are desiring. But I feel that the wheels are turning and things are opening up for that fairness to come in for you to be able to move. So let's see what they want to say to you. What is coming through for Bridget as well in relation to moving? So first card I'm seeing, look at this. It is all going to work out perfectly, trust. So I really feel something is coming, you know, and everything had to be the way that it was for you to not move up until, you know, where you are today. It's all part of the divine plan. So it's all going to work out perfectly, trust. So I feel there is a change coming in for you in terms of moving house. And then they're saying to you right now, you are exactly where you're meant to be. Fear not, all is well. So they're saying, fear not, all is well. Everything is going to fall into place perfectly for you in relation to this move. So there is definitely something coming. Feed yourself with the good and the positive. Let balance be the key. Look after your body, mind, and soul. So that's just a message for you as well. We'll finish off with a divine timing deck as well. What does Bridget need to know in relation to moving house? Thank you, angels. What is coming through for Bridget? Okay, so they're also saying to you here, yes, be ready to receive. So I really feel there is something coming in relation to moving soon. Yes, be ready to receive. They're saying to you, your angels want you to know that they are working on this, and they ask you to let go of asking when. So, you know, they're working on this to bring in that change or moving house. And they're saying, let go of asking when. And then the path of faith does not require you to know in advance. So, you know, having faith, you just have faith, even if you don't know, you know, what's going to happen. So they're saying the path of faith does not require you to know in advance. Just set your intentions, be clear, and, you know, and trust that your angels are working on it. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Good to see you here. Okay, who's next? Umaru, hi there. Robert, thank you so much. Sending you so much love. I'll pull a card from Robert there, saying thank you for your energy. God, thank you so much. Sending you so much love. What does Robert need to know? Let me just do that again. So we've got that card. What does Robert need to know at this time? Thank you, angels. So you actually have 3 cards. So the first card that we've got is simplicity. So I really feel with this card, you are being reminded as well to really sort of release anything that may be, sort of weighing you down, things that you may be carrying, baggage, things that no longer serve you, to really live a life of simplicity. It can be, so many things that you may be doing. Just simplify your life is the message coming through for you there. And then we also have as well belief in the things that you are desiring. Even if you haven't seen those things come in yet, the message is for you to believe. And you're also being asked to take action. So if there are things that you feel guided to do or move forward and do in your life, the message is for you to move forward and take action. So, listen to within and see what you need to take action in your life. That's what they are saying to you. I hope that helps. Astro, hi there. Can I please get to know person RA current feelings about me? We had a fight, but I didn't reply much at the moment. Why he behaved the way? Thank you. Okay, so let's just see you had a fight, and he obviously said stuff, but you didn't reply much at the time. So you want to know his current feelings. What are RA's current feelings for Astro? RA's current feelings for Astro. Let's see what's coming through here. So the cards that actually jumped out is the Ten of Cups. So, this is a card of love. This is the card of, I feel that, whatever it is that's happened, it hasn't taken away the love that he has for you. Like relationships, things do happen sometimes. You get into arguments about things, but he still feels love for you. He still feels like you are the person that you could have a life with. So let's see, how else is he feeling? Astro, for Astro. Thank you, angels. RA, how else is he feeling? So these cards are just jumping out one card at a time. So look at this. He's having sleepless nights. So he is thinking about you, thinking about the arguments that happened, why did I do this, or whatever it is that she said, especially if you didn't reply a lot or say much at the time. He's having sleepless nights about that because he does love you. He does think about you. That's what's coming through there. So why did he behave like that? If things happen, I feel that it's important. And I feel this irritation that has just started coming through. So it's like, he is in this place of just feeling like there's something that he's done or something that has happened between the two of you, and he doesn't feel happy about it. It's something that's on his mind all the time. It's like, it's this niggling feeling that is always with him, and I feel that he will want to come forward and, and sort of like apologize or bring in a conversation with you as well. So why did he do that? Sometimes people are remember when someone acts a certain way, it's not about you, it's about them. They may be going through something else could have triggered it in their own life or in their day. And then, they have that argument with you. So don't think it's about you. He doesn't love me because he's talked to me this way. He does have love for you. He's keeping him awake at night. But I just feel that he's dealing with certain things. And, instead of dealing with those things that have happened, he comes in and takes it out on you. So it's not about you, it's about him, whatever that is that happened. So let's see what he wants to say to you. What does RA want to say to Astro X this time? So he's saying to you here, let's see. So he's saying to you, I want to put together what I broke apart when it comes to us. So, that's what he's thinking about. You're the one he wants to be with. He wants to put together what he broke apart with these arguments that you had. And that's what he's saying to you. He's also saying, I would love to have one more chance with you. I intend not to mess it all up again this time. So he's realizing that it was him. He messed things up with you. So don't think it's about you or he doesn't love you. That's not the case. And he wants one more chance with you. So I feel he will approach you to tell you this. And he intends to not mess it all up again this time. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. You said you're new. Really good to see you here. Anyone who's new, do subscribe to the channel. Really glad to have you here. And, that way you can come in and be able to, get a message, even if you don't ask a question, just by you listening to me speaking to other people, the angels will speak to you that way as well. So you'll be getting messages for yourself too. And then we've got Shagan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Apologies if I'm not. Sakib messages for me. I'm not saying his second names, but Shakib messages for me. What does Shakib want to say to Shagan, I think? What does Sakib want to say to Shagan today? So he's saying to you, it has been so long since we last spoke, but my love for you still stands strong. So he wants to tell you that, however long it's been since you last spoke, his love stands strong for you. I've kept my true feelings about you to myself for too long. I'm about to change that. So if he hasn't told you how he really feels, that's what he's saying. He wants to change that. He's kept those feelings to himself for too long. I've got a lot of things wrong in the past, and I learned my lessons. Now I'm almost ready to come and make things right with you. So, he realizes that, he got a lot of things wrong, or he had to learn certain lessons in the past, but he's now almost ready to come forward and make things right with you. So that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps. Yeah, Bridget, I've done your question. I'm just behind, but I've done your question now. Let's see. Let's see. Eslaila, I've done. Jacinta, I have done. Let's see. Shagan, I've just done your reading right now. To Bharti, hi there. Angel guidance for Bharti. What does Bharti need to know today? Thank you, angels. What does Bharti need to know? What message is coming through for Bharti? So you've got healing coming through here, which is a beautiful card coming through. So I really feel you're being shown that you are going through a journey of healing right now, healing the self, healing the past, healing trauma, things that have happened even in your childhood. There's a lot of that you are going through right now. So it's a reminder for you to know that healing is not something that you just do and it's done. It's like an ongoing process. So be kind and gentle with yourself during this time as well. But it's a lot of healing that's happening even energetically. So take time as well, maybe to meditate, because I feel that your angels are there sort of bringing in healing for you. And the more you can be more in stillness, because, when we are busy with our day and we're running around, we're doing this, you don't have the time to receive that healing. So I feel that it's coming through for you during the time that you may be sleeping, but also you need to make that time to just be and really sort of say, I'm open to receiving the healing that's coming in for me at this time. So that's the message coming through for you there. What other message is coming through for Bharti? Thank you, angels. Angel guidance for Bharti as well at this time. You deserve love. A loving relationship is coming in for you soon. So you're also being shown a loving relationship is coming in for you. The more healing is happening for you, the more things are going to open up for you too. There is no need to try and make it happen, push or force it. Let it flow. So you're just being reminded to let it all flow and everything will just sort of really come in for you. I hope that helps. Thank you, Donna, for all the songs that you share with everyone there. Let's see. Shagan. Yes, they do come. It just takes time because I'm one person and so many people that I have to do readings for. So, it takes time for me to get there. So you just have to be a bit patient, but I've done your reading now. Interestingly enough, I see Donna was saying, just have to be patient. Sandra will get to you. That's exactly it. Thank you, Donna. Elaine, messages and guidance, please. So guidance coming through for Elaine. Thank you, angels. What guidance is coming through for Elaine at this time? So 2 cards jumping for you here. So first card that has come out is love, which is beautiful. And I really feel you're being shown here that, you know, this is you walking in that energy of love, you know, coming from the heart in everything that you do, love for everyone, love for the self. But also I feel this is also you're being shown that love is coming in for you, you know, the love that you deserve because you are in the place of loving the self and opening up to love. That's come through for you there. The other card that has also come out for you is Essence, which I feel is a really powerful card because, you know, I'm really being shown that fish there, you know, fish dive deep into the water. You know, this is about connecting with your true essence, who you truly are, your soul, you know, diving deeper, making the time to quieten the outside world, to really get to know your true self, to connect with your true essence, the divinity, the divine within. So, you know, it's about taking the time to meditate as well, walk out in nature, spend time out in nature, you know, where you can really get to connect deeper with the self. So that's what I feel those messages are saying to you. We'll get one more message as well for Elaine. What else does Elaine need to know at this time? So they're saying to you, all is as it's meant to be. God is in control, surrender. So in terms of things that you desire, whatever it may be, you're being shown God is in control and everything is exactly the way it's meant to be. So you're being shown to just surrender and give it all to God. Again, look at this. You are exactly where you're meant to be. So they're saying to trust in where you're being led. So you know you're exactly where you're meant to be. Just trust, just keep moving forward. That's why I feel this card of essence came out for you to really connect to the divine within so that you can really feel or hear the messages and the guidance that's coming in for you to help you along your path. It is time to quit holding on so tightly, let go. So if there is someone or something that you've been holding on tightly about, I feel it's time for you to let go. You know, it's all in God's control. You have to surrender and just let that person go, let it go. I feel there are doors that are meant to be opening for you that may stay closed if you're holding on so tightly. So you just have to let go. And then contrary to what society had taught you, life is not about constantly rushing, doing, and being on the go all the time. Take some time off, have a break, breathe, rest, and relax. And you know, society has taught us you got to be on the go all the time. But they're saying to you to connect with your true essence. You know, and life is not about you doing. You need the time to just be. You know, the time to take some time off, to time for the self, to have a break, breathe, rest, and relax. So that can be in your day, that can be taking some time off from something. I am getting a lot of guidance for this as well. I'll talk about it soon, something that I have to do this before this year ends. So, you know, that's such a big message for you as well there, Elaine. So we'll get one more message for you. What else does Elaine need to know at this time? What else does Elaine need to know? So the message for you today as well is you deserve happiness and to have all of your dreams come true. So you're just being reminded that you deserve this and they're helping to bring that in for you. And there's no room for fear, only love. And you had that love card as well at the beginning. I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Okay, right. Where was Elaine? So that was Elaine there. I am going to have to come off soon because I was only going to do an hour and a half and I've been going on for quite some time. Let's see. Cheggy, we have separated. Check for me why and is there a comeback? Okay. Right. Will Cheggy and Edda, I think, is there going to be a comeback? Edda, is he going to come back? Okay, so the card that has come out, you need to let go. You know, that's the message that I really feel for you. Maybe you're holding on so tightly. You know, is he going to come back? What's going to happen? You need to let go. You know, and I feel that the reason why he may have gone, you know, for the two of you to be apart, maybe there was some codependency there, and there are things that you need to heal. And part of that healing is to really just let go. And remember, if something is meant for you, it will always find its way back to you. And if it's not, then it won't. But, you know, holding on so tightly is really not going to help. So I really feel you are being asked here to let go. But is he going to come back? Let's see what's coming through again. Is he going to come back? What messages are coming through? So the cards that have come out for you here. So we've got, so I feel this person is missing you. You know, the Four of Cups there, this is a card of someone who's quite sad, who's missing someone, realizing that something is missing in their life. And I feel that, you know, I felt that with the first card that came out, which is about holding on so tightly, you know, you need to let go. There are things that you both needed to learn apart. So I feel if you let go and you focus on yourself and your life, healing things of the past, you know, healing yourself from things that happened with him, and, you know, and really focus all your energy and everything on yourself and not be holding on to, is he coming back? When is he coming back? I feel it's going to shift the energy, because the other cards that came out is the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of showing that you are working together as a team in the higher realms. Like your higher selves are working together as a team to then be able to bring the two of you together at the right time. But this separation needed to happen for now, because there are things that he needs to work on and you need to work on. So, you know, for now, rather than focus on him, bring all your energy back to yourself and your life and things that you're doing and healing yourself. And I feel that's going to open the doors for him to come back in the right divine timing. So what does he want to say to you at this time? What is he wanting to say to you? What is Ebda wanting to say? What message is coming through? So he's saying to you, I was blind before and I let distractions take me off the path that I was being guided to walk. But now I see and I'm getting back on track. So, you know, there was a path that he was being guided to walk. Maybe you kind of lost yourselves in the relationship. It happens sometimes. And you both needed to find a way to come back to the self. So the separation was brought in for that reason. And we also have here, let's walk this journey of life together. Will you be by my side? So when he does come back, he will want to walk this journey of life with you. But for now, I feel it's important that you let go and really focus on the self. I hope that helps. Okay. I am going to have to finish in 14 minutes. I can't go on any longer than that. Otherwise, I'm not being fair to myself. I usually just do an hour and a half. So let's just see. Charu, Ayush, current feeling for me. So what's Ayush's current feeling for Charu? Thank you, Angels. I apologize for my pronunciation for these names, by the way. Ayush's current feelings for Charu. I don't want to keep living without you. So wherever Ayush is, they are feeling like they don't want to keep living without you. And they're also saying, I got a lot of things wrong in the past and I have learned my lessons. Now I'm almost ready to come to you and make things right. So they want to make things right with you. That's what they are showing you there. Okay. Cheggy, I've done you. I'm sure it's the same person there. There's a lot of people repeating. It just makes it a bit difficult. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Victor and Donna, for holding the chat as well there. Okay. I've done Shagan, I'm sure. Pinka Ponky. Hi there. What a name, Pinka Ponky. Hi. Paul, I haven't done collective. I've just been so busy with doing readings for everyone. I have to finish off very soon anyway. Hi, Class, Lance, sending you so much love. Shashwini, hi there from India. Will Umesh come back to Yashashwani? Will Umesh come back to Yashashwani? Let's see what's coming through here. Will Umesh? Pakov is saying, this person writes to me every day, more connection with me. So you already know that this, Pakov, you already know that this person wants a relationship with you. So I don't really know what you're asking me if you already know that they want the relationship with you. So it's a question of, do you want the relationship with them? Do you want to get to know them a bit more? You know, so will Umesh come back to Yashashwani? Will Umesh come back to Yashashwani? We've got here the full card. So this is about a new beginning. So that's the cards that jumped out. So I feel that, yes, they will come back to you. There will be a new beginning, but you need to let go. You know, you shouldn't be holding on, waiting for them to come back to you. Just live your life, you know, focus on yourself, work on your healing, focus on self-love. The more you do that and not focus on them, the more that's really going to shift things in your life. You know, I'm telling you this because I know that this is what happens. So you are going to have a new beginning with this person, but really put your energy and focus on the self. Okay. Shagun Shama, I'm sure I did your reading. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I see you keep asking the same question. I have done that, I'm sure. And guys, you only need to ask once because it just makes the chat really difficult for me as well. I've done this one now. It just takes me time to get to people because I'm only one person doing readings for so many people and I have to follow the list, you know, depending on who came first. Bocelli, hi there. Thank you for that donation. I didn't even see it come in. Any messages coming from DM or guides? So what guidance is coming through for Bocelli? Thank you, angels. What guidance is coming through for Bocelli at this time? So your message today is focus. You're being guided to focus. What is it that you are putting your focus on? You know, sometimes it's very easy to get lost and we start to focus on things that don't really matter. So, you know, just really think about where you are putting your focus. What are your priorities in life in terms of things that you're doing? But it's also a message for you to focus on your dreams. You know, rather than focusing on the things that are not working out or what is lacking, what's not there, focus on your dreams, what you are desiring for your life. Put all your energy and focus in visioning those things. So that's the message that's coming through for you. What other message is coming through for Bocelli at this time? Thank you, angels. What other message is coming through for Bocelli? What other message is coming through for Bocelli? What does Bocelli need to know? What else is coming through? So the message for you as well, a shift in your circumstances is happening at this time. Great things are coming for you. You are attracting magic and miracles into your life. That's why you're being asked to stay focused on your dreams. You know, things are shifting for you, attracting magic and miracles. So stay focused on your dreams. So really beautiful there. And then rather than focus on them and what they are doing or not doing, and I feel this is actually a message for everyone. You know, anyone who may be asking about a person and you're constantly thinking, what are they doing? Who are they with? You know, all those things. When are they coming? This is a message for Bocelli, but also for everyone. You know, someone was asking about a collective reading. When it comes to love, this is one. And the message is rather than focus on them and what they are doing or not doing or who is in their life, put all your energy and focus on yourself, your healing, your mission, living and loving your life. You know, that's the message that's really coming through. Focus all your energy, not on them, but on the self and the things that you're doing, the mission that you came here to do, you know, the things that you're being guided to do, your gifts opening up, being able to start working on sharing those gifts. Your journey with your divine counterpart is a journey of the self. So it's so easy to forget what this journey is, and we focus on that person so much, but it's really a journey of the self. This journey is there to help you to really release all the things such as codependence and, so that sort of that's seriously wanting them so much that you can't live your life, all those things. You're releasing all that and moving forward and releasing the fear and really rising up into who you truly came here to be. So your journey with your divine counterpart is a journey of the self. I really feel that's a collective message as well. So that's what's coming through for you, Bocelli. I'm going to get another message of guidance as well. What else does Bocelli need to know at this time? Trust all is well, because it is. So all is well. You just have to trust that everything is falling into place for you. A message from your DM. What is Bocelli's divine masculine wanting to say to Bocelli at this time? So he's saying to you, I thought I could just forget about you, but I can't. So he thought he could just move on and forget about you, but he can't. He's also saying to you, I may have run as far as I physically could, but I couldn't run away from my feelings for you. So that's where he thought he could go away as far as where he may have done and, forget about you, but he just couldn't run away from his feelings. He's also saying to you, I need to be able to truthfully and vulnerably show you the love that I feel for you without being held back by fear. So he's also working on releasing the fear, so that he can then be able to come to you and truthfully and openly show you the love that he has for you. I just want to please you in every possible way I can. So he wants to be in a place where he comes to you and he can please you in every possible way that he can. So I hope that helps. Sending you so much love. Right. Shagun, I've done your reading already. Okay, I'm just going to go to the bottom. So we've got Arohi there. I'm not doing anyone else after Arohi. Arohi is the last person. So I'm not doing anyone else after that. Let's just see, where was I? Smas Tole, please give me a reading. I'm going to give you an angel message. A message for Smas Tole. Thank you, angels. Message for Sma. What message is coming through? Oh, there you go. That's your message there. They're saying to you, you cannot rush the process. Have patience. So that's what you need to know today. Whatever it is that you are desiring and thinking about, you can't rush the process. Just have patience. What other message is coming through for Sma as well today? What other message is coming through for Sma? Constantly observe your thoughts. Check out the negative ones and keep your thoughts positive. So you're being reminded to let go of thinking negative thoughts, catch yourself when you find yourself getting lost in negative thinking and bring yourself back, change it round. You start to think negative thoughts, then notice it. That's the key to changing your thoughts. You notice, oh, I'm getting lost again. And you say some positive affirmations to counter whatever negative thoughts that you were thinking. So keep your thoughts positive. Okay, Georgia Embry. What's going to happen regarding love in my life? So what is coming in for Georgia when it comes to love? Georgia Embry, love in her life. What's coming? So we've got here, you may need to make some decisions in your life right now. Maybe there may be decisions to change certain things, because remember, everything that's happening in our lives, they're not like separate things. Sometimes we think, oh, love is over there, this is over there, but everything is all together. Sometimes you just have to make a decision to move home. And then when you do that, because you'll be getting guidance to do that, or a message to, you make a decision to go to somewhere you've never been before, to travel somewhere or go to the museum, whatever it is. And when you do that, that's where you will meet that person. So there are some decisions that you need to make that are going to open you up to love. That's what I really feel you're being shown there. So what else does she need to know, Georgia, in relation to love? What other messages coming through? So there is someone coming, really beautiful. So I really feel if you make certain decisions, if you feel guided to go somewhere or do something you've never done, don't get into fear of, oh, why should I do that? Even if it's going to a party, whatever it is, I feel certain decisions that you're going to make are going to open you up to meeting the person you're truly meant to meet. I hope that helps. So there is love coming in for you. Okay, let's see. Angelo, update on love. And I feel that message that I just gave to Georgia is also for you, Angelo. If you haven't listened to that, listen to that message as well. But what's coming in for Angelo in love? So the cards that has jumped out for you. So you've got here, someone is coming your way. So that's what you're being shown. Someone is coming, but you have to be patient because this is the Pentacles. It's going to take a while. It's not someone, that horse is not coming straight away. It's kind of standing there, but the mask is, the shield is off. So it's someone who's going to come, there will be a positive eventual outcome for you when it comes to love. So I really feel right now it's important for you to really work on the self, heal the self, release things of the past, but something is coming your way and there will be a positive eventual outcome in love. So we also have here, so you've got the Knight of Cups. So, I feel that, the more you are being patient, just trusting that love is coming in, that horse is going to be on its way to you. So there is someone coming your way in love. I hope that helps. Okay. Sumia, have I not answered the message for Sumia? I'm losing hope in terms of love. What's the guidance? You need to not lose hope. That is the guidance for you. Don't lose hope. Why would you lose hope? It's like you're wanting things to happen at a certain time, and you have to let go of that. You just have to trust that God loves you and God will bring in what's meant for you at the right time. We want things so much and we want things at a certain time. And when we don't get them, we start to lose hope. This is about having that faith and that trust and having that hope, even if you're not seeing anything happen. So you just have to let go of the fear, to trust that when the time comes, the right time for you, love will come in. So I really feel that, it's like, God is giving you that test to see how much your faith is. Rather than you starting to lose hope and getting into negativity, it will never happen for me. The more you start to think that way and you start to speak those words, you're thinking that and speaking that into your physical world, and then it doesn't happen. So you really need to keep going, even if you have been going for 6 years like I did, where I was just saying my affirmations, just trusting, living my life, and then that is what changes things in your life. So that's the message. Don't lose hope. Keep trusting, keep having faith, and stay positive, and just trust it will come in for you at the right time. So what message is coming through for Sumia? In fact, you need an angel message because you're losing hope. Thank you, angels. What does Sumia need to know in relation to love? She's losing hope. So what are they saying to you here? So first of all, you've got here, you are being inspired with ideas, guidance, and messages. Listen to your inner guidance. So you may be waiting for love to happen, but maybe there's something else that you need to be doing in the meantime for that love to then open up for you. So maybe you're just focused on love, and maybe you need to be working on your mission. And the more you start to do those things, the more that's going to open doors to that love coming in for you. Like I was saying, it's not like your love is there, your mission is there, your job is there, everything is all combined, it's all intertwined. And the more you take a step into one more thing, the more it opens the door to the next thing. And I feel there's something that you need to be working on, and you're being guided to do that first, and then that will open doors for you in love. So listen to your inner guidance. And then it's time to quit holding on so tightly. Maybe you're worried about it so much. You're thinking about it. When is that love going to come in? Why is it not happening for me? Let go. You've got to let go, live your life, love your life. Love comes in when you least expect it, when you're not waiting for something to happen, when you're no longer even losing hope, you're just loving your life. That's when it happens. Let go. And again, all is as it is meant to be. Surrender. God is in control. So when it comes to this love, God is in control. Surrender. I hope that helps. Right. I am finishing on Arohi, is what I said. So I've got Arohi here. Will Yesh marry me? I'm going to do, I have to come off, guys, because I have to do that for myself. So anyone that I don't get to today, you're going to have to, do subscribe. You're going to have to come to the next live when I come back on next weekend. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to see when I come on, because I can't go on for more than 2 hours. I'm not doing myself any favors. So I have to listen to my guidance too. So we'll do Aroi, Wu Yeshi Marry Me. Wu Yesh Marry Aroi. Wu Yesh May Marry Aroi. Okay, so there is hope for the future. You've got the star there. So there is hope for the future for Yeshi to marry you. Just trust. I hope that helps. Okay, and then Fresh Bud. I've been assigned a project for my organization. Will I be able to complete it successfully? Well, Fresh Bud, just do the best you can, and I'm sure you can. There's nothing stopping you to be able to complete that. You've got here the Queen of Swords. So really just, bring in all your knowledge, and, if you need help with things, remember, you don't have to always do everything by yourself. Maybe ask other people to help you. And I feel you will be able, this is the energy of, you sort of really holding it and moving forward in your power, being able to accomplish that. So I really feel that, yes, you will be able to succeed. Let's bring in this deck for you. Thank you, angels. Will Fresh Bud be able to succeed with this project that they have? So the angels are saying to you as well, we're in a time frame of less than a month. So in less than a month, you'll be able to do this. And you also have here, it will be better than you ever imagined it. So let it all unfold in divine timing. So I really feel, yes, you are going to do it even better than you even imagined. So, like I was saying, whether it's delegation, whether it's actually working with other people, as a team to get messages or information that you need, bring all that in. So that's what they are saying to you. So we've got here, affirm, I trust in divine timing. For now, find peace, enjoy, love, and live your life. Positive change is coming. So I really feel, yes, you'll be able to do it. It's all taking the exact time that it is meant to take. So it's all going to work out for you. I hope that helps. All right, so I am going to have to finish here. I can't go on. I had to finish in an hour and a half. I've done over 2 hours. If I haven't answered your question, you will have to come on to the next live. I am still healing from before, so I can't keep pushing myself. Otherwise, I'm not doing myself any favors. I have to look after myself too. So I am going to finish here. Thank you all for coming in. I'm going to pull a card from each deck for the collective. So first message for everyone. Thank you, angels. What message is coming through? So we've got here, the more you believe, the more miracles you see in your life. So anyone I haven't answered a question for, this is your message. If you're trying to do something, the last message for Fresh Bud, you will be able to do it. So believe in yourself, move forward. And the more you believe, the more miracles you see in your life. And then a message from this deck. Thank you, angels. A message for everyone. What does everyone need to know today? Message, collective message for everyone. So you've got here, it's about the journey, not the destination. You are on a journey, one step at a time. So you're just being reminded that, even your life is not about getting to a certain place, a certain destination. It's all a journey. So you are on a journey, one step at a time. You don't need to know where you're going to get to and when and how, all those answers. You don't need that. You just have to take that one step, and do that. So there's no need to rush. Take your time. Can even be in your healing, things that you're working on. That's the message for you. Negative thoughts hinder your progress and they steer you away from your desires. Stay positive. So also a message for you to release the negative thoughts, whether it's that love that you desire. I've talked about it a lot. stay positive. Even if it's not happening, even if it hasn't happened for a certain number of years, you just have to keep staying positive. Raise your vibration, feel good, trust, have faith, stay positive. Any negative thoughts will come in the way and they'll start to create the negative things that you are thinking about, and they steer you away from your desires. So keep your thoughts positive. Thank you, angels. What message is coming through for the collective? So we've got here commitment. So 2 messages that I'm hearing for this. So this can be about your commitment to the things that you are doing in your life. Things that you want to do, your dreams, your goals. Stay committed and keep moving forward, staying focused on your vision. But also those who are thinking about love, I feel you're also being shown you're going to be able to receive the love that you desire, that commitment coming in for you as well. And then the other card that has come out is take action. So whatever you are being guided to take action in your life, that can be about, contacting someone, if it's that what you're getting, starting a conversation with someone, going somewhere, starting something new, take action. That's the message coming through for you. So a divine timing message for everyone. Thank you, angels. Divine timing message for everyone. When you let go, you will be hugely surprised. So anyone who's holding on to someone when it comes to love, or, holding on to when is it going to happen, you're being asked to let go. When you let go, you will be hugely surprised. So message for you to let go. And then to finish off with a message from the Divine Masculine for the collective, or your person. If I haven't answered you and you're wondering what your person is saying to you, message for the collective from the Divine Masculine. So they're saying to you, us being together has been a long time coming. We are so close. So they're saying to you, we are so close. Us being together has been a long time coming, but we are moving forward and we are so close. When we look into each other's eyes, we exchange something deeper. I miss looking into those gorgeous eyes of yours. So they miss looking into your eyes. They know that there's something deeper when the two of you look into each other's eyes, and they're saying to you, I often think of you. So you are often on their mind, and they want you to know that. Right, I'm going to finish here. I've been going on for over 2 hours. Thank you all for coming in. And thank you to the moderators. Thank you to all who've donated. Everyone who's been watching, thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe, and thank you for liking. If you haven't liked, do like as well. And I will be back next weekend, so keep your notification bell on and come in early so that I can be able to answer your question. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you, Victor and Donna as well, for holding the chat.